AnfieldIndex TV, Nina Kauser. I'm really sorry I've disappeared, but I'm back again. There's a legit reason. Been fasting, World Cup has just taken over my life, but I'm back. I'm going to be a lot more consistent with these. But today I want to discuss something that I really don't like discussing because it's always depressed me so much. And of course I'm discussing silly season transfer window. I think we've had a really good one. I'm really excited about it. I think you should be too. So if you want to know my thoughts on Liverpool's business and do I think we are done, then just keep watching. First up, let's discuss Liverpool putting their balls on the table and buying a world-class keeper and breaking the record fee for him. Alisson, of course, been linked to Real Madrid, was linked to Chelsea. He came to Liverpool. Roberto Firmino, you little beauty, you, for, persuading and swaying him. Again, it was a position that we very much needed upgrading on. I think a lot of people weren't overly sure about Karius, whether he could carry on with everything that's happened with him. Of course, Alisson is a massive upgrade on Karius, on Mignolet, on anything that we've got. And I think so many people have been crying out for a genuine quality goalkeeper since Pepe Reina left. So this in itself is a massive sign of intent. And I think the goalkeeper position is such a specialist position. I feel like that is the sort of base of your spine. Everything good comes through there. So Liverpool, you did good by securing Alisson. So we've discussed the high-end shopping, and now we're going to discuss a bit of a budget shop. And of course I'm talking about Shaqiri. So many Liverpool supporters were really disheartened by this one, and I couldn't see why. First of all, cheap as chips, and I love my chips, you know this. So we buy Shaqiri, and I genuinely think this guy can add so much to the squad, and I think he is a great squad addition. You think about when we're facing a low block side, or you've got 30 minutes left, and the front three look a little tired. For so long, we've lacked inspiration off that bench, and in this season as well, we were very fortunate that there was no massive injuries to the front three. In the Champions League final, how great would it have been to have maybe a Shaqiri off the bench to come on and maybe cause some problems? And I think he could have caused some problems. So I think the fact that not only is Jurgen Klopp strengthening the starting 11, but also looking at the bench and how he can add additions and quality to that is a massive positive in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, if Shaqiri was a first team starter and he was meant to start, say like maybe the Balotelli of like 4 years ago, I would have been pissed off just like some of you guys. But for me as a squad player, zero qualms. But I am actually very excited, and we know he can. He's going to be great on set pieces. He's great at pressing. He's looking in good shape as well, and he genuinely wants to come here and play for Liverpool Football Club. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to play for Jurgen, right? Up next, we're going to discuss Fabinho. Now, this is like the Kinder Surprise element, right? Because we lose the Champions League final. We're all absolutely devastated, disheartened. What a horrible way to end the season. And then literally 2 days later, there are rumours that Liverpool, literally like 2 days after we lose the final, we sign Fabinho. It comes out of nowhere. Journalists don't get a whiff of it. Fans don't get a whiff of it. ITKs have no idea. It just gets announced. It was incredible. And again, the reason why I'm so excited about this one, the surprise element was just beautiful, by the way. I think it's genius that Liverpool managed to pull that off in 2018, where nothing gets past social media, right? But again, a DM was something that this Liverpool team has always been crying for. And of course, there was talks that Jurgen Klopp doesn't like a DM. He's never going to sign a DM. Lucas Leiva might be the last DM that we ever have. And that was kind of sad to think about. So the fact that we are going to have some bite and needle and some aggression in that midfield, which was something that we've really been lacking, because I think we've been too nice for a very long time. So Fabinho is a welcomed addition. I think he's going to be phenomenal. I think he's a great age as well. And, an added bonus, his missus is just absolutely incredible. I feel like he's part of her deal rather than she being part of his deal. So I'm very excited about that one. Last but by no means least, at least I hope so, we are going to discuss the pocket rocket himself, Naby Keita. Now this one is just insanely good. I know rival fans who talk this guy up. He is incredible. Probably one of the most complete midfielders that we could possibly be in the market for. He's a great dribbler, he's a great passer. He's, you know, a little bit feisty. Again, a bit of needle. We need that. We need a little bit of an arsehole in midfield. And for me, I did a podcast on Naby Keita. When we signed him, it would have been great if we had him last season, but I'm considering him as this season because he has been putting on that Liverpool shirt and he has impressed so many people in pre-season. And, you know, just another added bonus with Naby Keita, the fact that he's breathed new life into Daniel Sturridge's career at Liverpool, and he genuinely looks happy to be playing with him, is absolutely exceptional. And I'm quite excited to see about his killer passes when they find, I mean, they've been finding Sturridge, but wait till they find Mane and Salah. Just exciting. Really, really beyond excited about that one. I think this one is what I consider the game changer. So you're probably thinking, you usually hate silly season and transfer window, so why are you so excited about this one? I feel like for so long we've always been window shopping for the best, and we never managed to get the best because the rivals always tend to snap them up because they can offer them Champions League football, the wages, the transfer fees, they can do everything that we couldn't. Also, I think the manager has always been a question as well. 4 years ago, I remember the Luis Suarez money, we bought so many players, and it just felt like a bit of a jumble sale of putting players together, you know, getting your third or your fourth. We couldn't get Alexis Sanchez, people. He ended up at Arsenal. You know, he chose Arsenal ahead of us. That just speaks volumes in itself, the fact that he opted for London life. This time round, I feel like we are actually genuinely buying players that better our first team, strengthen our squad and our core. The bench is going to look really healthy. More importantly, we are not only looking at the right targets, we're also getting them. We are snapping players away from our rivals and our opposition fans. We've certainly done more business, and I feel like all those are added bonuses. And I feel like Jurgen Klopp and Edwards and the transfer committee have just been incredible for so long as well. That window 4 years ago, it was like, oh no, this is a Brendan Rodgers signing. Oh no, that's a committee signing. It was civil war between the manager and the transfer committee. And I feel like this time around, everything and everyone is working and on the same page. And I love that. And that is why I'm so excited. And, you know, more windows under these guys, because I tell you what, the future under Jurgen Klopp and Edwards, and Mike Gordon, etc., the future is almost as bright as my highlight. And with that, guys, I'm going to close this show off. A huge thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Whilst you're here, please hit the subscribe button. Comment down below. Do you think this window's over? Do you think Nabil Fekir is still going to get over the line? I want to get your thoughts on this. Also, do check out Anfield Index Pro. There is some phenomenal content covering these guys that we've discussed in depth with some top class journalists, people, goalkeeping coaches, etc, etc. The best you can possibly imagine. So guys, there is a 7-day free trial. There is a link down below. Just follow it. You have 7 days, and if you're not happy, you can cancel at any time. But I promise you, once you check out the content and the quality of content, it's almost like the Jurgen Klopp transfer window. The quality is so immense that you won't want to unsubscribe. So guys, a huge thank you for watching. I will be back pretty soon with another video. Till next time, up the Reds.